Hi, proud to be LBUSD community. I'm here on Wednesday afternoon, day 18 of our school closure, with a couple of messages, a few updates, and just to spend a few minutes with you in community. So I've been thinking about our school closure like I think about running a marathon, but without the preparation for running a marathon. Truth be told, I'm not a marathon runner, although I do love to swim laps. But from what I know about running a marathon, it takes a lot of preparation and requires much from those of you who do run marathons. So think about this relative to our school closure. Running a marathon requires that there's a pacing of self, pacing of how fast you go in different miles. I understand that it requires a lot of monitoring the physical part of your body's response to the actual act of running the marathon. Takes lots and lots of adjusting, thinking about how do I slow down, or how do I speed up, or how do I support myself in getting across the finish line at 26.2 miles. It takes nourishment both in water, and in many cases people have ways that they eat things along the marathon route. And so when I think about the school closure and liken it to running a marathon, it brings me to a place to think about, we're at about mile 5 of running this marathon, and we know that this is going to continue for many days into the future. And so I'm wondering if we should really think about slowing our pace, monitoring our body, thinking about how to be together at this time and also through the days ahead. The last 3 weeks have been incredibly fast-paced. We've had thousands of hours spent in professional learning. Our teachers have just been amazing and learning new things. Our principals have been participating in all kinds of meetings in support of their teachers. We have staff all over the district cleaning and serving meals. And in many ways, that has felt like a very, very fast pace. So, I want to reinforce a couple of things relative to the idea of thinking of this as a marathon. The first is to return to a message that I shared with you a couple of weeks ago around vulnerability. And at the heart of that message was managing self-expectations. And I just want to take you back to that, especially as we get ready for spring break, to really manage the expectations for yourself, both in your personal life, but also those of you who are working professionals in our organization. The second I want to leave you just to think about today with the notion of hope. And I'm actually going to read the definition, or one definition of hope, just to let it sit with you. Hope is an optimistic state of mind that is based on an expectation of positive outcomes with respect to events and circumstances in one's life or the world at large. Important to think about because hope helps us keep our head up even when things are difficult. Hope helps us to think of better days that are coming ahead, even when we're experiencing this difficulty. And hope reminds us that there are possibilities in the future that will take us to good places and return to the things that we love about our day-to-day lives that were taking place before the virus hit us. I also found a quote that I thought really kind of tells a story in a little quote about hope, and it goes something like this. Whatever you do, hold on to hope. The tiniest thread will twist into an unbreakable cord. Let hope anchor you in the possibility that this is not the end of a story, that change will bring you to peaceful shores. I thought that was an important message also, as those of you who have been working so hard to connect with students, to keep your families informed about your classroom, and to really try your best to have learning experiences that engage students and keep them building their skills for the future. That we want you to think about resting during the spring break period of time and really connecting with family and having an experience that helps you to rejuvenate for coming back after spring break. We're planning for some video messages and other materials to go out that will support distance learning for the rest of the school year. You're going to hear during spring break week, as well as immediately upon our return, what we expect learning to look like between April 23rd and the end of the year, June 11th. So today, let yourself reflect on the hope that you have and manage the expectations that you have for yourself in this really difficult time. I'll thank you again before I leave for staying safer at home. That is having a positive impact on reducing the cases of coronavirus in our community, and it's just the most important thing that you can do right now. I thank you, proud to be LBUSD community, and I look forward to seeing you soon.